Here's a comprehensive guide on how to license your music for indie games. 1. Connect with indie developers' direct outreach. Reach out to indie game developers through social media, email, and networking platforms such as LinkedIn. Introduce your music portfolio and mention how your tracks could enhance their games. Indie game forums and platforms. Engage in communities like TigSource, itch.io, or rGameDev on Reddit, where developers often seek musicians for their projects. Gaming events. Attend indie-focused game expos such as PAX, Penny Arcade Expo, or local game development meetups to network with developers who may need music. 2. Offer flexible licensing deals. Budget-friendly options. Be prepared to negotiate flexible licensing terms that suit smaller indie game budgets. Options might include non-exclusive licenses, royalty-free agreements, or revenue-sharing models. Revenue-sharing agreements propose a percentage of game sales in exchange for your music, which can be appealing to developers with limited upfront funding. Tiered licensing offer different licensing tiers with various levels of exclusivity, usage rights, or music options, e.g., single track versus full soundtrack. 3. Tailor your music to indie games. Understand game themes. Research the style, theme, and genre of the indie games you are targeting. Ensure that your music aligns with their artistic vision, whether it's whimsical and upbeat for platformers or dark and ambient for horror games. Create versatile tracks. Prepare a selection of tracks that can fit a variety of moods and scenarios, such as main menus, battle scenes, or exploration levels. Instrumental versions. Offer instrumental versions of your songs, as indie games often use background music without vocals to avoid distracting the player. 4. Use licensing platforms. Music licensing sites register on platforms like Audio Jungle, Pond5, Songtradr, or Unity Asset Store, where indie game developers often browse for affordable music tracks. Tagging and metadata. Ensure your music is tagged with relevant keywords, moods, and genres to improve its visibility and searchability on these platforms. Pricing strategy. Set competitive pricing for your music to attract indie developers who need cost-effective solutions. 5. Create a professional portfolio dedicated website or profile. Build a professional website that showcases your music portfolio, emphasizing tracks that would fit well in video games. Include samples, full tracks, and contact information. Demos with gameplay clips. Pair your music with gameplay footage to give developers a sense of how your tracks would sound within a game. Client testimonials. Include any feedback from previous game developers or clients to boost your credibility. 6. Attend indie game jams. Participate in game jams. Join game jams like Global Game Jam or Ludum Dare to collaborate with developers in real time and showcase your music in new projects. Build connections. Game jams are excellent opportunities to build lasting relationships with developers who may seek your music for future projects. Portfolio building. Even if the game jam is unpaid or voluntary, it can add to your portfolio and lead to more paid licensing opportunities. 7. Highlight your flexibility. Custom tracks. Offer to create custom tracks or soundscapes that fit the unique needs of a developer's game. Adaptable music. Promote your ability to provide adaptive or loopable tracks that enhance the game's atmosphere and gameplay mechanics. 8. Maintain clear licensing agreements. Detailed contracts. Ensure that your licensing agreements clearly outline the rights, usage, and duration of the license. Include specifics such as whether the license is exclusive or non-exclusive, and the regions or platforms where the game will be available. Copyright and royalties. Specify how royalties will be handled if applicable, and ensure that you retain rights to your music if it's a non-exclusive license. Sample agreement templates. Have a standard licensing agreement template ready to streamline the process and make it easy for developers to understand the terms. 9. Engage in collaborative marketing. Promote the game. Collaborate with the game developer to cross-promote the game once it's released, showcasing your music's role in its creation. Social media shoutouts. Share the game on your own social media platforms and tag the developers, building a mutual promotion cycle. Game credits. Ensure your name is included in the game's credits, helping to build your reputation within the indie game development community. 10. Follow up with developers, maintain relationships. Keep in touch with developers after the initial project. This can lead to repeat collaborations or referrals to other game developers. Feedback and updates. Ask for feedback on how your music impacted the game and offer updates on new tracks or music you're working on that could fit future projects. Benefits of licensing your music to indie games. Expanded exposure. Indie games often have dedicated fan bases that appreciate unique and original soundtracks, giving your music broader exposure. Diverse portfolio. Working with various game genres can showcase your versatility and increase your attractiveness to future clients. Creative collaboration. Indie game developers often have innovative and experimental ideas, allowing you to contribute creatively and broaden your music's impact. By networking directly with developers, offering flexible and competitive licensing deals, and using targeted music platforms, you can successfully license your music for indie games and grow your career in the game audio industry.